I'm going to go out a bit on a limb here, but I'm not. I'm going to turn my bloody microphone on. Nice on, bugger. Going to go out on a bit of a limb here, but I suspect that if you're like me, you videoed your kids doing horse riding, playing football, riding their bike, loads and loads of stuff, either on a mobile phone or a GoPro or a new session GoPro. You know, there's loads of video stuff to get you filming your kids and other things. It's so easy that, and I think the problem is, I know half of the stuff that I videoed, I don't do anything with it because it's not great. It's not great quality, and that's because I'm holding it and I'm filming it and moving at the same time, and it's not a good combination. It just doesn't work. Now I bought one of those gimbals, a feiyu-tech 3-axis gimbal, and I've done a couple of videos of it before. When I first got it, it was to put on a motorbike to film other motorbikes and to take the movement out. Obviously, because the camera on my helmet is on my helmet and it's facing forward, and I can't really film somebody behind me or doing other stuff when I'm looking where I'm going. So I wanted to mount a camera, and that's what I did it for. But it's probably a bit too. The motor's probably a bit too slow to take out all the stuff that a motorbike chucks at it. But if you're filming your kids doing stuff, then you need one of these in your life. So I've just been out, we've got a loan of a horse for a month, and some of my 6-year-old is doing some horse riding lessons, and we've just been out to do a little hack, and I took the gimbal out and filmed her on the horse. And when you watch the footage, you think, how have I surely, and I'm just like dumbfounded at the quality, because what you're allowing is the quality of your camera to not be degraded by your inability to keep the shot steady, and the gimbal just blows me away. I'll show you some footage now, or I'll play some footage while I'm talking, but it's just unbelievable the stuff it can do, and I'm now thinking of other ways to use it for that kind of stuff, and you know, and it just means that originally when you're filming this stuff, and I film a lot of stuff like this, while you're filming it, you're not there because you're either looking through a lens through a viewfinder, or you're worried about your camera, what it's doing and stuff. You're not there, and when you come to watch it again, it can be a bit of a letdown. You can think, oh well, I'm sure the bits I saw were better than that, and that's because when you filmed it, what you've added to it is the motion of you moving, whereas your brain and your eyes take that out. You don't get that, and the gimbal does that for you. So it's like you're back there. So it's better, much better. I'll put out an extended bit on the end of this, but you've probably seen the stuff that I've done now. Can you imagine doing that kind of stuff? So running alongside of her when she's trotting. Can you imagine doing that without a gimbal, just holding a camera, holding your phone? Yeah, so if you like your kids, get a gimbal. Simple.